So recently I saw this post, which I've seen it, but I haven't seen anything official talking about it, and I'm sure it's going to start circulating a lot more. But what does it mean? I'm sure you know what it means because you can read, and you're like, yeah, so it means all the episodes are going to come out at once instead of having to wait a week between episodes. Is this going to happen? Maybe. I think part of the whole idea of, oh, HBO is going to release it all at once because Netflix was looking at buying Warner Brothers. What is Netflix known to do? Release all of the episodes at once. So somebody's probably hedging their bets to be like, hey, let me put this post out first so then I can be like, yeah, look, I got it first. But right after that post dropped, Netflix backed out of the Warner Brothers Paramount deal. If you want to check out the video, I have it here talking about my thoughts on Paramount buying Warner Brothers now. So it might change because Paramount might be like, hey, look, this is going to be good. We're going to put it on television because that's the one thing Netflix doesn't have. And if they want more people to watch it, not just put it on their streaming service, put it on TV, make it prime time television, because it's probably going to be on HBO like that. If you still have cable for some reason and are like, hey, I'm going to go watch it on HBO Live, even though it's dropping at the same time on HBO Max. So I think if Paramount does actually have the ability to go through with this deal because it's not blocked by lawsuits or whatever, because there's a lot more nuance than just, hey, Paramount Plus gave Warner Brothers even more money than Netflix, so now Paramount Plus owns it. It's probably going to be over a year before Paramount Plus even is able to get their hands on Warner Brothers. At that point, Harry Potter may be releasing or is about to release, because I have another video right here where I talk about that the release date for the Harry Potter series is probably going to be in April. But it could be a year to a year and a half before Paramount Plus actually gets their hands on Warner Brothers and is able to control the output of the Harry Potter TV series, which at that point would make the difference. If they could get a hold of it before, if there's zero bumps and no traction on trying to get a hold of Warner Brothers and HBO, they may have it in 6 months. Will they have it in 6 months? Probably not, because there's a whole contractual thing where Netflix technically is still in contract with Warner Brothers. So now they have to probably go to court and mediate that brokerage of the contract, saying, hey, look, you broke the contract. How much money is in the contract? All right, our lawyers are going to wire over that money in the next week or so. So there's a lot of time and a lot of things that are going to have to happen before Harry Potter can make it to air, which might push it back a little bit, because if they're in the middle of a merger and about to switch over the same month that the Harry Potter TV show is going to come out, it may not come out until late 2027, just because we have no idea what's going on. When it was coming out on Netflix, yeah, it probably would have come out early 2027, may have dropped all at once, because that's how Netflix does it. And that's probably where this post came from. But now that it's going to be in Paramount, who knows? If Paramount gets their hands on it before it airs, it would behoove them to release it on a weekly basis and put it on television, because the amount of people who would be able to watch it, because it is on primetime television, which most people still have, whether you're 80 years old or young, because it's going to open up the amount of medium that people are going to be able to watch it on. The more eyes that they can put on it, the more money they can make. Paramount Plus wants money. They're in debt. They just took out a whole bunch of debt to be able to outbid for Warner Brothers to get it away from Netflix. So of course they're going to try to make as much money off of this franchise as possible. Are they going to release it all in one session? Maybe. Are they going to try to milk it for all it's worth? Absolutely. And to milk it for all it's worth means they're probably going to release it week to week. So do not get your panties in a ruffle. They're probably not going to drop all 8 episodes in one day. If they do, they will announce it before, when they announce the premiere date. They haven't announced an official premiere date. They just said it'll probably air sometime in early 2027. They're not going to say, hey, in early 2027, we're going to release all the episodes, even though every program that we release on HBO is week to week, unless they think it's bad and is going to fail and they want it out as quickly as possible, because that's what Disney does. There's other things that are really suspicious about how Disney does it, because every time they release batch episodes, it's usually with a lead actor who is a person of color, and that kind of is questionable. Come on, Disney, what the hell's going on there? But they usually do it to no fanfare. I think so many people have their eyes on the Harry Potter series that they're not just going to drop it and run. There's going to be a huge lead up for the month before it releases. There's going to be a huge follow-up for the next month. If it all comes out on one day, I'm going to take the day off and I'm going to make 8 videos, and it is going to be a very busy week. But is it going to be all in one day? Probably not. They've got a lot of money invested, and it's going to make a lot of money. Contrary to what the minority people on the internet are saying about how they refuse to watch this, the normal person who does not spend all their time on the internet is going to watch it. They're going to see Harry Potter and go, oh, I love Harry Potter. This is a new TV show, and they're going to watch it. And if you think otherwise, you don't realize how popular Harry Potter is to the normal person. So that's it. Harry Potter is not going to be released all at once, because that was just someone hedging their bets on, hey, look, if I do this leak, then I'll have some credibility. I'll put that out because Netflix is buying it. And that's how Netflix releases episodes. Okay, they're not, though. Netflix is not buying Warner Brothers. Paramount is. Paramount wants as much money as possible and is going to build as big of a universe out of this Harry Potter product as they possibly can. Is it going to be good? Maybe. Is it going to be worth a lot more money than it already is? Probably. Is Game of Thrones going to be milked to death as well? Absolutely. So make sure to like and subscribe and stick with me so I can update you on all this weird news when it comes out. I know it's kind of a late thing, but I'm seeing it more on my Instagram feed and my TikTok feed. All the episodes are coming out at once. And I'm like, I don't think so. So that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I do have memberships, whatever. I have merch. This is one of them. So if you like it, check it out. If not, that's fine. Just like and subscribe. Whatever you can do to support me, I appreciate you. Stay marvelous and Knox.